Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kafi7 stream, where we are ready to get K7CS number 4 started. My name is Kafi. I'm joined by Arsenal, and we have another double debut show match here tonight between Fluez and Blugazi. There's been a lot of talk going around, and it is now confirmed K7CS is moving into divisions. You can see here tonight's matchup is in the GC1 to Champ 2 division, with Fluez and Blugazi looking to start their records off here tonight at 1-0. On the screen now, very briefly, will be all the different K7CS divisions. We have 4 in total, ranging all the way from SSL down to Plat 2. If you're interested in playing a show match and your name is not on the screen right now, make sure you join the Discord and let me know that you want to play a show match and I'll add you in. Yeah, Arsenal. We got Fluez versus Blugazi tonight. I've been looking forward to putting this one together for a while now. One thing that's different about tonight is that this series is a best of 5, not a best of 7. Because this is a second division matchup, all these show matches are going to be best of 5s. That higher division is going to have the best of 7. So that means the first player to win 3 games here tonight will win the series. If you guys look in chat right now, there's a prediction up and running, and you guys can bet your channel points on the player who you think is going to come out with a win here tonight. If you're not sure who to vote for, these next couple minutes might help you decide, as we're going to take a closer look at Fluez and Blugazi. And when we stand these guys up side by side here, there's not really much to take away from this so early on into their K7CS careers. Both with 0-0 records, all we can really go off of is the peak MMR, in which case Blue has the advantage. Fluez is an Octane player, and Blue is on Fennec. Both players using Steam to play the game. This series will be played on US East servers, which is the preference of both players. Blugazi did have a minor incident at the medical exam when being cleared for participation. The K7CS team revealed that they had found a cracked windshield on Blue's Fennec, which is of course non-compliant with the K7CS rules and regulations. And after long discussions with the Blugazi management team, they did agree to replace that windshield, and Blue ended up getting the clearance to be with us here tonight. And now that he's been confirmed to be playing, what can we expect to see from him? Well, I genuinely think I could give Blue the title of most exciting Rocket League player in the world. When I watch this guy play, I never know what he's about to do next. But I have it as a weakness because I don't think Blue knows either. He is the higher ranked player, so he might be able to get away with it, but he's also a ginger, which is of course a major flaw in his game. Blugazi is a Kafi7 mod, which puts him in a position of power. But he's also the league leader in community red cards with 38. Let's take a look at some of his work to see why. I mentioned before already as a strength for Blue, not only is he the higher rank, he's the higher player. Blue is stoned, which I think can be a strength in Rocket League. You immerse yourself into the game when you play high, so when you end up seeing the insane playstyle I'm talking about, just remember how locked in Blugazi is. Fluez making the jump from commentary box to behind the wheel in this best of 5 series for his K7CS debut. Now off the bat with Fluez, this guy is resilient. I watched him get his ass beat by Millennia in Elden Ring for months, but he never gave up. He kept on fighting until he got his hand raised in the end after 338 deaths. Give me that! Give me that! Give me that! The guy has heart, absolutely no drip though. Fluez has hideous car designs with the camera settings to match, and since his Octane is weighed down by the toppers, antennas, and wheels, Fluez is more of a ground-based player. You can expect to see a lot of dribbles out of him. His game sense is really solid though. He's a good ones player. And if this doesn't go his way, Fluez drinks wine, so he can drink until he forgets that he lost. But for now, I'm headed over to the commentary box at Manfield Night. And here we are at Manfield Night for this best of 5 matchup in the Champ 2 to GC1 division between Fluez and Blugazi. Blue with a nice kickoff there to start things off. Fluez back to meet it though. Blue is going to get a boost steal. Can he make this advantage count? He's going to go for a quick shot, but it misses wide. He's going to take the ball back into his own half here. First real chance of the game, falling to the Italian. Wasn't able to make it count, but he's back on offense here. He's going to go for a quick shot, and that's going to find its way in. Fluez not back to meet it. Blugazi opening the scoring here tonight in this best of 5 series. 21 seconds into game 1. Fluez caught a bit too wide from his net there on the shadow defense. Blue saw that opening and he took the shot well. Another quick shout out to everybody who's watching live on Twitch. I appreciate all of you. The
Strong kickoff for Fluez there. He's not going to be able to follow this one up, though. Blue now with possession, trying to speed this one up. Goes for the double jump, but he's made a mistake here. Fluez tries to turn, but Blue gets a bump on him. Fluez trying to play it towards the mid boost. Blue's able to cut it off, though. And Fluez just missed that boost. Now he's on 0. Has to be careful. Maybe trying to force a 50. He does just that. Misses the mid boost, though, and Blue's going to grab that. And he's in a great spot. He speeds this one up. The net's open. He's going a bit too fast, and Blue pinches the ball clear. And he just pre-flips into another pinch to send the ball middle, and Fluez is there. And that is a world-class assist from Blugazi. He had an open net, but he went too fast and lost control. And this is one of the weaknesses listed for Blue earlier. His playstyle is insane sometimes, where he has these moments where he's just tweaking out. And I think we just saw an example there. It only took 56 seconds into the very first game. Blue wins a kickoff here. He's going to have time, space, ball, and boost. Chooses to take this ball to the opposite wall for some reason. See what he does with it. He's in the air. And he's going to throw the ball directly at Fluez, keeping him honest on defense. I like that. Fluez trying to take the ball downfield now. Mistake from Blugazi there. The angle is going to be too tight for Fluez to score. Gets a bump on Blue. They might be able to get the boost steal. It's actually going to be neither player getting that boost. Blue's going to go back and get it now. It will be Fluez on the ball for now. Sends it back into that corner. Blue in position for the clear. Has the boost to follow it up, and he jumps off the wall for some reason, and he's chasing down Fluez like a maniac. I've never seen anything like that before. Fluez with possession now. Surprised he's not shaking in fear from what Blue just did. Tops it towards net. Just wide off the post. Blugazi tries to clear, but Fluez cuts it off. And that's a huge boost grab at mid from Blue. Fluez has to be careful now on low boost. Blue's going to take this one to the opposite wall now. It's not the best bounce for him, but he still has space. Into the air. Fluez with a nice challenge, though. Shuts down Blue fast. He gets that mid boost, too. Can he get this one mid? Stays patient. Waits for Blugazi to make the first move. Another challenge there, and it's not the greatest bounce for him. Blue's not able to turn fast enough. That could have been a lot worse for Fluez on another day. Blue's up quickly to this one. Keeping this one in Fluez's half. Has to be careful, though, on low boost so high up the field. He does well to pick up pads, though. He can now stay in this play. And he's keeping pressure on. Has a chance to flick this one now. Misses the flick, though, and Fluez is there. Has a breakaway downfield, puts it in the empty net, and halfway through this game, Fluez has pulled ahead. And Blue did well initially to keep the pressure alive in Fluez's half by jumping up early to that aerial, but the final product let him down, and he sees himself trailing here in game 1. Fluez with a clean wave dash kickoff. Blue in a better position now. Does have a chance to shoot this one. It's going to be just over the bar. That was the chance, and he tries desperately to pre-flip back into this one. Fluez in the dribble now. Trying to find the bottom right, just misses. And Blue could have a chance on the counter now, but he doesn't play quick enough. Fluez recovers and gets a piece of it. Blue choosing to bang it down into Fluez's corner. Doesn't have the best control there and barely gets a bump on Fluez. This control there almost leads to a chance for Fluez. On the wall now, really aggressive on low boost here. Has to be careful. This could be a breakaway for Blugazi. Is that going in? Yes, it is. Blugazi ties the game up here at 2 apiece. A minute 53 remaining on the clock. And Blue there in chat just said he's nervous. The poor guy. His face has probably turned the same color as his hair. At this point in the game, I think it's hard to tell which of these players is really gonna, take initiative and take control of this game and take control of the series and show why they deserve to be at the top of those K7 CS rankings. Blue there could have had a goal, I think, if he just flipped earlier. I don't know why he didn't flip. He's gonna take the ball into his own half now. Fluez trying to chase him down. Playing it patient, gonna wait for Blue. He's gonna be back. Shadows well. They make the save. Blue reverse now. Reverse takeoff. He's up for that, and he's hitting that. Really well done from Blue. Those reverse takeoffs are not as easy as they look. He does really well here to line himself up. He gets the boost steal. Fluez was going for that, but really well done to line himself up, get up for that, and finish it really nicely. Fluez with a big mistake there on kickoff, and that's going to be a free goal for Blugazi. What happened there? I don't think there's any connection issues. I think it was just, dot in chat from Fluez. I think he just made a mistake. We've all done that on kickoff. You mess up the flip a little bit. 4-2 now in favor of Blugazi. And he got under the ball there. That was weird. Fluez being cautious with his positioning here, not overcommitting to any boost steals or anything. He's going to cut on this one, though, and he does get an outplay over Blue. Trying to turn this one middle. Doesn't have the best control there, and this could be a breakaway for Blue. Gets it downfield, a bit too heavy there. He's not even going to go for the goal anymore. Commits to the corner. Gets the boost and bangs it off the wall to the midfield line. Fluez with a really nice pre-jump, though. Cuts that one off. And He's got the boost advantage here. Blugazi is going to choose to go back. That's a good choice. That's a challenge in, though. And he's going to get a boost steal. But again, I mean, his offense is so back and forth, up and down. I think he went for a pinch there. Like, you never know what this guy's going to do. Fluez now keeping it simple. Tries to cut in field and get a shot. Blugazi shuts it down. Fluez not going to be able to grab that mid boost. Blugazi does well to cut it off. Take it. Tries to get a touch around Fluez, and he kind of does. It should still be open. Has the shot, but I think it's going wide, and it is. He misses wide left, and he misses the follow-up as well. This is an open net for Fluez, and he's going to take it 4-3 now. Blugazi had the chance to make that one 5-2, and instead he is now trailing by just 1 goal. Is he going to throw this game away? We are 26 seconds away from finding out. Another good wave dash kickoff there from Fluez. He's so clean with it. Will be Blugazi with the ball, though. He throws it straight to Fluez. Can he find a way to get this on target? He's trying to get control. Blugazi cuts it off. He does well there. Flips upfield, though. He's on 0 boost. Has to be really careful here. Forced to back off. This could be a chance for Fluez. The final chance. It's now or never. What do you got? Drops off his car. Blugazi makes a mistake. This could be open for Fluez, and it is! Fluez ties the game at 4-4 with 2 seconds left. And Blugazi may be feeling the pressure of his first show match. 2 back-to-back errors leading to Fluez scoring. He'll be super annoyed with himself if he ends up losing this game. Will it be regulation? Will it be an overtime? Either way, next goal wins. Super even kickoff. That should do it. But Blugazi pops it up and Fluez is there for the catch. Can he put it in the net? Yes! Fluez on 0 seconds to steal the game away from Blugazi, who only has himself to blame. 3 unforced errors in a row to let Fluez come back and take game 1 of the series in this best-of-5 matchup. And what a start that was. Fluez gains the early advantage. Huge clutch there at the end. I like the counterattack style that he played and how he was able to take advantage of Blue's mistakes. And Blue looks very wild right now. It's just something about how he flips and moves around. I want to see him a bit more controlled in game 2. You can see there 8 shots apiece. Blugazi with no saves. I don't know how that's possible, but we're going to see if Blue can make his first save of the series as we send it over to Forbidden Temple for game 2. Here we go. Game 2, advantage to Fluez. See if he can build on that lead. It's a nice kickoff to start. He's going to get that boost. This could be an early chance to shoot for Fluez. Just a bit too high. Blue misses the read, but it's a bit awkward for Fluez. He's going to have to half flip out of this one. Nice recovery. Going to take this one onto his own back wall here. That's not the best control. This could be a chance for Blugazi to shoot. Fluez has the save, though. It's not the best shot. Blue trying to chase this one down. He's going to be forced to take this one back into his own half. He doesn't have the greatest touch there. That's a chance for Fluez, and Fluez is not going to miss that one. A handout from Blugazi. Just doesn't control this one well enough. You can see kind of awkward. Doesn't get the touch to roll it into his back wall there. He taps it forcefully, and it bangs off that back wall. And that's another unforced error for Blugazi there, which is not a good sign considering how the last game went. This is a good kickoff from him, though. Can he find a way to shoot this one? He doesn't have the best angle. Does get the shot away. Fluez lands awkwardly. Does get the recovery. Blugazi flipping and flopping around the middle of the field for no reason. Fluez just pops it around him. Is that one on target? No, that one's wide. Blue's going to go up early for this one, but he misses it. Fluez can shoot this. Can he get it on target? Has the opening, but Blue gets back to it. What a save. That was a real chance for Fluez. Just didn't take the chance quick enough. Now we're going the other way. Blugazi going for a 50. Race to the corner boost. Gonna go Fluez's way. Can he find a way to get this one on target? He shrugs off Blugazi, but this one's rolling too fast for him. Gonna have to take this one to the other half of the field. Blue doing well to pick up small pads. That's something I've noticed from him. Gets it around Fluez here. That's a great outplay, and this is gonna be an open net for him. He's gonna equalize and tie this game up with 3:46 left on the clock. Yeah, Blugazi just saw Fluez turn there and just had to touch it around him. Doesn't matter where that touch went, anywhere around him opens up the field for him, and Blugazi was not going to miss from there. Another mistake on kickoff from Fluez. We saw that in game 1, now carrying over into game 2. He makes a mistake at a different part of the kickoff, though, this time. This time it's the second flip, the one where you're actually touching the ball. He flips a little bit too early there. In game 1, he made the mistake where the actual flip to the ball was where the error happened. It's a good kickoff here, though. Trying to make up for it, but it hits the frame of the goal. That one's not going to go in, but the rebound will. And Fluez ties this game up at 2-2. Fluez instantly erases his mistake on the previous goal with a kickoff goal of his own. 3:32 left on the clock now here in game one. Even kickoff, Blue with the slight advantage. Misses the mid boost though. Kind of just hits it away there. Doesn't have many options here on low boost. Fluez with a slight mistake there on his recovery, but Blue with one just as bad. Fluez with another one. They're going band for band. All right, Fluez gonna reverse now. Take a minute. Absolute game of chess going on right now. Blugazi is in such a rough spot now on 0 boost. Fluez pops it over him. Can he find a way to get this one turn? He backflips, and that one sneaks in. How did that go in? Blugazi can do nothing but watch. Fluez with a really nice outplay here gets it over Blugazi and gets around the ball and backflips. That's actually really well done from Fluez to turn that one into the goal. He does well to take the advantage there. Delayed kickoff now. Fluez will come out on top, gets the ball and the boost. Gonna try and create some offense. Tries to cut around Blugazi and it works. Very, very nice. Blugazi on skates. Nowhere near this one. So well done. This is Rocket League 101. Cuts in field, cuts back outside, and pops it in the open net. Blugazi, where are you going? 4-2 now in favor of Fluez. 2:57 remains. And I gotta say, I've been really impressed with what I've seen from Fluez so far. He's not, you know, he's not a mechanical player. You know, I don't think it's unfair to say that. I don't think it's crazy to say that. When you look at him, he's a very fundamental and basic. Okay, basic sounds kind of crazy, but you know what I mean. He keeps it simple. It's very grounded. Okay, you know what? Let's take a pause on that because he's just own gold, ladies and gentlemen. He's just shot the ball in his own net. Blugazi with a great pass. I mean, that's a great finish, I'll be honest. Like, that's skillful, which is what I'm saying. Fluez has the basics down. He's got the shooting, he's got the dribbling. And when you do the basics at a high level, oh, he's missed one there, though. Blugazi gonna come away with this one, maybe get the mid boost. When you do the basics well, you can turn into such a strong Rocket League player. Great save there. And he gets the boost. This could be a breakaway for him. So, see, it's just clean, simple and clean. He gets a nice save. He gets a recovery. There's a little bit, you know, the bounces were favorable. These are good bounces for him, but he doesn't mess up the recovery. He's not trying to wave dash, zap dash, wall dash, whatever. He keeps it simple. He gets to the ball, catches up, and scores. And he's got a deserved advantage in this game. Blugazi's a wrap, though. He's going to take it. He doesn't care about the goals he scores. I just want that to be known. Blugazi will take anything. He takes scraps. He's a bottom feeder. This goal, this is his bread and butter. This is what he does for a living. 5-4 now. 2:14 on the clock. Fluez with a fake kickoff. I actually did not even see that. That's a good, convincing fake. Blue with another pass middle. He's been doing that a couple times now this series. Fluez gonna go on the wall. Are we gonna see him in the air? No, misses the first touch initially. He's gonna go back down with this one. Good catch now. Tries to get an early pop. I like it. Press for another one. Loses control of it. Blugazi's in a great spot now. Can go up the wall, but he just hits in Blugazi fashion. He just hits it as hard as he possibly can, and he loses it. Fluez with the ball now. I think we are going to see him go in the air. Yes, we are. I think he might have been going for a ceiling pinch flipper set combo. Blugazi with an open net. Surely he can't miss. Oh my god, he's trying his absolute hardest to miss the goal. But he somehow gets lucky and scores. And yeah, just in case anybody missed, just in case anybody possibly didn't see what just happened, Blugazi in all caps types in chat that he almost missed, making sure that we know what just happened. Blugazi getting a flip reset on a... Bro, I don't understand this guy as a player. Like, I've said it before. I've said it a couple times already, I think, at this stream. This is the most interesting Rocket League player in the world. This guy, you watch this guy's gameplay, you'll never be bored because he's always doing something. You know what? We need more Blugazis in Rocket League. Let me just say that, because without players like this that just bang the... Like he's just... What do you... Without players like this, the ceilings can't be pushed higher because the Blugazis of the world are testing what is capable for human beings to do. What is he going for here? He's in the air. Maybe okay, he keeps it simple. I like that. That's actually a good shot there. Nice double jump pop on this one and gets a delayed touch. Stops boosting here a little bit just to kind of let Fluez make the next move, and then he continues boosting, gets a nice pop to end it. 6-6 now, tied up. Just over a minute left on the clock. Which one of these players is going to take it? Delayed kickoff there from Blue. It's Not the best one I've ever seen. Fluez choosing not to grab that corner boost there. Interesting. Could be in a rough spot here now. Has to be careful. Gonna go for it now. He flips for it. This could be open for blue. He gets a couple pads trying to slot this one in. Fluez just barely gets a touch and sends that one wide. Well done from him to get back to it. But he did put himself in that position. Now blue trying to do... What is that? What is he trying to do? What... 6-7. Fluez takes the lead. Yeah, I got no words. I got no words for Blugazi. Yeah, no words. This guy's funny, man. This guy's funny. Nice way. I like that wave dash from Fluez, man. He's so good with it. And it's such an efficient, it's a consistent, reliable kickoff that he's just been scored on from. The kickoff is good. I mean, he lost it, but I think the actual mistake there is choosing to go for that corner boost. If he played kind of the net there, picked up some pads in the way, I think he could have been fine. But yeah, the wave dash kickoff is super consistent. Reliable kickoff. Definitely a kickoff I recommend to anybody who's newer to the game, doesn't know how to speed flip yet. Yeah, practice the wave dash kickoff. Hit up Fluez to teach you. Counting down into the final 10 seconds here. Blugazi is going to go in the air. We know he is absolutely a player of all time in the air. Doesn't come away with a goal on this occasion, but he's still on offense here. Shot goes just wide. And I think this one is going to hit the ground. And here we go into overtime. Which player is going to take it? Will it be Blugazi to tie up the series? Or will it be Fluez to front flip the roof of his car into the ball and bounce off to give Blugazi an open net? Blugazi takes game 2. Well done to him. That's going to tie up our series at 1 game each. Reminder, we are doing a best of 5 tonight. That means the first player to win 3 games will come out on top. We're going to go ahead and check out the match stats. And immediately there you can see 14 shots there for blue, 11 for Fluez. And game 1 ended 5-4. This one 8-7. These really are tight games. This is a close series. It's anybody's to take. And as we move on to game 3, this is a chance for somebody to move on to match point and put the pressure on their opponent and move one step closer to winning this series. And here we are at Driftwoods. The good thing about the K7 CS is that we're not locked into any set of maps or anything. We can always change things around. So for game 3 today, both players have agreed that they wanted to play on Driftwood, so we went ahead and swapped that one out. Early chance for Blugazi here. He chooses not to flip though, and Fluez is able to get back to it. Blue had the chance to score. He just didn't flip there. That's the second time now that I've seen this series where he has the chance to score an open net. He just doesn't take it. That's a nice outplay there though. Gets it around Fluez, and this should be an open net. He will slot this one in. And blue is going to open the scoring here in game 3. 30 seconds in. Also, I don't know if you guys can like notice or not, if it's noticeable, but yeah, I'm trying like a different kind of commentary style from now on. I think it's just so much extra work to like write down what I want to say before I say it, and then yeah, so I think I'm gonna do like kind of almost live commentary, but obviously not live yet. But in the meantime, Blugazi's gonna get a second here, doubling his lead in game 3. But yeah, I think pretty soon we might start doing live commentary, just live show matches in general. And you might have seen some talk about some show matches being leaked that hadn't been announced yet, or people talking about the results and stuff. They know how games went. And I was talking about there might have to be some punishments for that. I heard somebody with an idea of you should start the series, like the next series you play, if you are caught leaking something, you start the next series down a game, which I like. Could be a little extreme. I'm not sure yet. I got to think more about that one. But I think kind of as a punishment, but not really, since it's going to be like what we usually do. People that I know have leaked stuff might be the first people that we end up doing the live show matches with. The punishment, I guess, comes from the pressure and the anxiety from playing live in front of, live on stream in front of everybody. Everyone's going to see you lose in real time. Like that's a lot of pressure. So I don't know. I think for the first one that's actually live, I think it could be maybe a punishment that we could use. And by the way, like, can we just talk about how nothing has happened in this game for the past like minute and a half? Like nothing has happened at all. Fluez on the wall with 0 boost. Nothing's going to happen here. Blugazi dives in for a challenge and overcommits. Nothing's going to happen here. I take it back, actually. Something's going to happen. Fluez is going to score. He gets the bump on Blue, and Blue tries to wave dash, not able to hit that one. He's going to be out of position. That's going to be an open net for Fluez, and he took a while to get to this ball. I think if Blue actually hit that wave dash, he might have had a chance. Still, though, Fluez cutting into Blugazi's lead. 3 minutes remain on the clock. I think Blue just got another reset off of a kickoff there. There's no player like him, man, I'm telling you. Fluez does well to kind of body Blue off the ball there. Gets his boost as well. Does get bumped for his trouble. Kind of boxing out Blue there. Blue with the boost disadvantage. Gonna have to play this one back. And Fluez is not giving Blue any room to breathe here. Trying to get something going on offense. Did leave an opening there for Blue, but he wasn't able to hit the open net. He will be able to get a boost steal if he remembers where the boost is. Picks it up now. Fluez on 0 boost here. Has to be careful. We'll probably just play for a 50. That's a clean win, though, from Blue, and he's going to have a chance to score an open net, and he's not going to miss that one. Even Blue can't miss that one. And I think Fluez did the right thing here, trying to bait a 50 from Blue. He just didn't get a piece of it in the end. He kind of got a little bit too separated from the ball there and allowed Blugazi to come in for free and get a clean outplay. No touches from Fluez there. Another strong kickoff here. Fluez is going to deal with it. That's a nice touch around Blue. He's going to have to take this one back into his own half. I have no words for Blugazi. The way he plays this game is so interesting to me. Fair enough, he plays it back, but then he goes for like a zap dash almost, but he like instantly flips before he's landed on the ground. He loves to do, he's got so much energy. He's got to be moving all the time. He almost reminds me of Zoko. He's like a baby Zoko. Not as stupid, but like same core fundamentals of the game. I think if Blue gets in the lab and starts like grinding mechanics and he just becomes like super mechy, we have another Zoko. We're watching another Zoko be born right in front of our eyes. Somebody's got to take one for the team and go ahead and do something. Go ahead and intervene for us. Fluez trying to pop a shot on net. Blugazi's up for it, though. Using a lot of boost here. This really is Zoko. That's going to be a race to the corner boost now. Blue does get the better speed flip there. He outpaces Fluez, who hits this one awkwardly into the air. I don't think Blue's going to have the angle for it, so he will avoid the danger for now. Blue's lurking in that corner, though, trying to keep the pressure alive. I take it back. Never mind, man. Just never mind. He's now going for... This guy's not real, man. All right, Blue on the dribble. Has a chance to flick. He misses the flick, though. Fluez is there for the save. Going to try and take this one to the mid boost. This is open. Blugazi is in Narnia, and he is not going to be able to get back to that one. Fluez tying the game up. And it deserved equalizer, I think, because Blugazi's doing this to himself with his play style. He's opening himself up to this kind of threat. From counterattacks, just giving up open nets. I don't think he's made a save yet, which is a big problem when we only have about a minute remaining in this one. I guess it doesn't matter, though, if he can keep the pressure up on offense here, trying to pressure Fluez even more. So aggressive here. Doesn't matter what boost he's on. He gets a nice demo, and I think he is going to be rewarded for staying up here. Pops it in the open net. Fluez not able to respawn in time, and Blugazi pulls ahead here in game 3. And I do take it back. I see now in the bottom left, it does say that he has 1 save. So congratulations to Blugazi for managing that 1 save after 4 minutes of gameplay here in game 3. He might have a chance to increase his lead here, though. Probably not, if I had to guess. Yeah, no chance. Gonna play this one to the opposite corner. Gets a boost steal. Trying to put the pressure on Fluez. Has him in an awkward spot, and he is going to be able to get a goal out of this. Good pressure from Blue. Credit where it's due. He did go in the air and do absolutely nothing with it, but he did get the boost steal. He brought it to the other side of the field, got the boost steal, and kept the pressure on Fluez, who had been starved. He has 0 boost, so he's in net. He's hopeless. And Blue did well to get a goal out of that. Gonna take possession now, missing the boost. Still thinking about grabbing it. He's not sure. He's made up his mind now, though. He does decide to get it. Fluez on the ball now, in an awkward spot, though. Gets a great 50, though. Blue keeps it out. What a save. He did so well to get back to that. His recoveries haven't been amazing today, but that was a good one there. Getting back to that one to save it. Fluez dropping him some credit in the chat there. And it's Blugazi now keeping the pressure alive. Fluez in a rough spot in this game. He's really in a rough spot now. He's not even on the field there anymore. There he is. But 2 goals down here, 15 seconds remaining. He's got to pull something out of the hat here. And it's got to be now or never. I mean, he needs to score with this attack, I think. That's a good 50. But can he find a way to get this one in? Blugazi's already back. And he's strong. He's got a good recovery there. Not even bothering to get up from the turtle position. Blugazi does well to take game 3 here at Driftwoods. We might move on to game 4 at some point. There it is. Confirmed now, Blugazi is going to take game 3. We're going to go ahead and check out the match stats. And one thing that hasn't been a factor yet, but could be, is that Blugazi has not had a game that he's made more than 2 saves. I think Fluez needs to put more shots on target, just force Flu to make a save. Put him in an awkward spot and try and get follow-ups, because right now he's kind of just relying on counterattacks. And that's not working out so well for him. He's on match point here. One more win, Blugazi will take the series. Let's see what happens as we go with Stadio Vita for game 4. Blugazi has a chance to end the night early with the win here. Gets a good kickoff to start, but he's going to go for the boost. Not going to take the chance to score. And you know what? I think this can be a good example. I think Blugazi can learn from this series, you know, because be honest, how often do you guys play ones and then go and review your ones games? Like, how often do you actually go back and watch? How many of you guys even play ones to begin with? But, you know, watching this game back for Blugazi, he can take from that moment that I've been yapping for like a minute now, so it's probably been forgotten already, but like, he won the kickoff into the corner. He had the open net. It was going to bounce mid for him, but he chose to go for the corner boost instead. I think we can watch this series back and realize these things that he can do differently, and he can actually improve as a player. So it's just a great thing to watch your own games back and see what decisions you could do differently. Blue probably wouldn't have played this one much differently, though. He gets a nice open net finish there. Fluez trying to dribble the ball downfield, not able to get a good enough 50. Blue stayed behind that one well and finishes it off here, opening the scoring 49 seconds into game 4. Delayed kickoff there from Blue. Doesn't really gain much of an advantage. He will get that mid boost. And Fluez misses his corner. He's going to be low now. Has to play this carefully. He's just going to dive in. I respect it. Oh, it's going to work out. He's going to grab that corner from Blue. Trying to play this one middle. Blue helps him out. Going to pinch it wide of the net. Fluez trying to get it back in the middle, but Blue gets the demo on him. Might have a chance to score here if he's quick. He plays the bottom left, and Fluez is not able to respawn in time. That is going to be a 2-goal lead for the Italian. Nice demo there. It just seems like the ball hung up in the air forever there. Finally comes down. Fluez still hadn't spawned. Able to get that one in to double his advantage. Front flip kickoff. It's delayed. He gets a double reset. Both players getting resets. Absolute insanity here at Stadio Vita. Blugazi in the air now, goes to the backboard. Fluez is up there though. Very smart read from him. It's a bump on Blue, but he's got to go back and get some boost now. Tries to force it with a shot there. Doing everything he can to be annoying. Fluez will start his dribble now. Gets an early flick. Blue had backed up there a little bit. He was able to boost forward and recover. Tries to play it downfield quickly. That's very much his style. Fluez meeting it there though. And he's on offense now. Lining up a shot, but it can't find the target. Very much wide of the net. Runs on this one with 41. Has a chance to shoot. Did he find the net? Oh, it's just off the crossbar. That's unfortunate for Fluez. That was a great play to realize that he could turn on that and have a shot on goal. Fluez is there for the interception. Gets a bump on Blue, but he's covered really well there. Has to be careful on the bounce, and he plays it well. Open net for Blugazi. Nicely done. With a chance now, it is open. Trying his best to get it middle, but he's going too fast again. Plays it past the net and misses the opportunity to increase his lead. I mean, Blue doesn't need to score here. He's got the 2-goal lead. Really can just let the clock do the work for him. Fluez on offense now, trying to find the net. Blue there for the save, though. That's just Fluez in an awkward spot here. Pops it around him. And he find this one into the middle. Tries a different tactic this time. Gets it middle. Tries to get Fluez to own goal for him. Didn't find its way in, though. No, Fluez has a chance to shoot with a long shot. Doesn't get the greatest connection, though. Follows this one up. Gets a bump on Fluez. He's out of position, though. That mid boost is huge, and Blue does get it. Cuts in field. Trying to play it past Fluez, but he does get a piece of it. We're going to back off to the mid boost here. Fluez has a little bit of time. Going to choose to bang it. See if Blue can read this. He doesn't look like he does. It's off the crossbar and down. Fluez is up for this. Can he hit it? Air roll. Bang! Fluez is lethal from there. Bounces a million feet into the air, but he has the read. Softest his touches there. Blugazi's expecting him to rip it at net, shoot it as hard as he can into the top corner. But Fluez was patient. He waited. He took his time. He picked this spot, and he got rewarded. He's now cut Blue's lead in half. But Blue's trying to get it right back, cutting in field. Fluez is there for the save, though. Marching downfield now. Might be too tight of an angle to shoot. Gonna try anyways. He kind of sets up Blugazi there, but Blue wasn't able to get that one on target. Technically another open net miss. Fluez in position to defend this now. Just gonna drive straight at it. Bounces up in favor of Blugazi. He's up for this, and a huge save from Fluez off the crossbar, I think. Did really well to get a piece of that one. Blugazi really didn't hold back with the power on that. Fluez trying to find an equalizer as the clock ticks down. Under a minute now remaining in game 4. This is do or die for Fluez. He needs to win this game if he wants any hope of carrying on in this series. Otherwise, Blugazi is going to take this victory. Blue steal there from Blue. Up early for this, but it's not the greatest takeoff. Fluez, not the greatest follow-up either. It's a mistake from Blue, and that's going to be an open net for Fluez. And he finds his second of the game. It's a huge mistake from Blue. And you have to ask yourself, are nerves getting to him? Are the lights a little bit too bright for him, knowing the fact that if he slips up in this game, we are going to Champions Field, where Fluez could do the same thing again and take the whole series. This is Blue's game to lose. Trying to build some momentum. He's going to take it to the wall, cuts in field though, trying to set up a flick maybe. It's an early pop. Fluez meets it though. That's a good save from him. Does well to get a piece of the ball. Fluez with a challenge. Not going to be in, but he will get a boost steal. Blugazi's going to try to pinch that one clear. He is on 0 boost now. Has to be careful. Fluez starting an attack, but Blugazi does well to shut it down. He's going to follow this one now. Gets demoed though. This could be huge for Fluez. One last chance. Clock ticking down. Gonna go for the dribble. It's on the roof of his car. Goes for the pop, but he can't get the control that he needs to put that one in the back of the net. Here we go to overtime. Will it be Blugazi, or will we go to Champions Field? Fluez starting off strong with a great kickoff there. He's going to follow this one up on low boost, putting Blue in an awkward position. He's just going to go for this. He takes the long shot. Is that one going to find its way in? I think it's just wide. It is. It's rolling up as well. Blugazi's up for this. He's going to jump. Goes for the reset. Gets it. Can he put this one on target? He pinches it, but it's to the wrong side of the post. He'll get the boost. He can keep this pressure going. Fluez does have 30. Manages to get a piece of that one, but he's still not out of the clear yet. Needs to pick up some more pads here. Blue circling around, threatening a shot. He gets it over Fluez, and that one's going to find its way in. Blugazi is going to take the series here in game 4. That is GG's. Blue coming out on top in this K7 CS Champ 2 to GC1 matchup. It wasn't easy. It wasn't the cleanest, but he got the job done. Congratulations to Blugazi, who came away with the series win in the end. Takes down Fluez in the best of 5 to kickstart his K7 CS career at 1-0 in the Champ 2 to GC1 division. You can see here 10 shots for Blue in that last game. Finishes low scoring in the end, but I don't think he'll care too much. He got the result he was looking for, and that pushes him up into that #1 position in the standings. Technically, he could be considered the champion right now in the division, but since no one else has a win yet, we're going to wait on that for now. Blugazi is the #1 ranked contender in the Champ 2, the GC1 division right now. Once we get some more games going, things will figure themselves out in terms of rankings and who's champion. Fluez in at #4 just behind Leia and Merton. All 3 players sit at 0-1. And one thing's for sure, all of them are eager to play more games and improve those records. Right now we have over a month's worth of show matches in the making, all at different stages, but we are in the creation process right now. We're going to go ahead and send it over back to myself and Arsenal in the studio as we wrap up tonight's show match between Fluez and Blugazi. Arsenal, what a night. Fluez started off strong in that opening game, maybe surprised Blue a little bit. He was able to steal game 1 away from him. But after that, Blue did his best to lock in. He looked crazy sometimes out there, but he was able to get the job done in the end, winning 3 straight games to take down Fluez in game 4. But it wasn't easy. 3 of those games were within 1 goal, and one of them was within 2 goals. So I really like that matchup. I'm glad that we were finally able to do that here tonight. As always, thank you guys so much for everybody who watched here live on Twitch, and shout out to anybody who's watching this back on the Kafi7 YouTube channel, where we post all of our show matches. In case you miss one live, you can always go back and check it out there. If you're new, make sure you join the Discord for all the latest community updates, as well as information about show matches if you're interested in playing. Arsenal, thank you so much for being here tonight. I know that's all the time that you have. For me, I still have a little bit more to do. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I am streaming a little bit after this. We're going to do some viewer games, so don't leave just yet. We're going to check out the series highlights and then roll the credits. Thank you guys again for being here, hanging out. I'll see you guys next week, where we have a championship title matchup on the line in the top division between Ace and Zoko. That's next Friday, so make sure you don't miss it. I'll see you guys all in the next one.